Hey there, Commanders. Welcome back to another exciting Steel Division 2 10 versus 10. I'm your host, Too Old for Gaming, and today we're playing on Shishadrin. I'm using one of the new decks from the DLC, Dukla Pass, and I'm going to be playing the SS Frenchman from the 18th Horse Weasel. That's what I'm going to call him. So you'll see here, I have a plan of making an initial armored breakthrough with a bunch of Panzer IV Gs, a couple Recon Panzer IIs, we'll call them Pogs, and a little leader tank here. I do have a Flak 38 20mm, who is supposed to be my air defense. And it looks like the enemy, we're already spotting him. Lots of equipment heading our way. And they have spotted the Flak 38. Pogues are getting absolutely crushed. Multiple AT guns up here, and Heil Thomas Sowell is dropping artillery on this for me. Enemy truck goes down to a Panzer IV. But those M1s fire so fast in that stupid text, I can't see what's going on here. We've got M18 Hellcats firing at us too. Those mortars are finally hitting, and we've got a platoon of infantry heading our way from Kebab Sheep. Kebab Sheep and Tululano trying to rush us. I tried bringing the Ju-87R2 new napalm bomber, but they had an anti-aircraft piece right here. Unfortunately, couldn't make it in. Panzer II trying to get in the mix here, but there's a ton of BA-10s. I'm gonna die. Just absolutely annihilated by autocannon fire. And almost all the Panzer IVs are dead. There was a ton of equipment over here. They had picked up these two flags momentarily. But I promise you, if you hang around this match, you'll see total and complete annihilation of these two enemies in my sector. So we're down to the leader, our Flak 38, who's very scared. And a couple Pogues. Please. Friendly artillery firing there, but look at all that equipment. There's so much garbage. Currently a 17-15. And kind of a waste. They didn't have any staying power. So maybe we stopped them from making a breakthrough. I don't know. I know we're down the flags at the moment, but we'll pick them back up. I'm going to move in a Pak 38. We cut off stuff over here. It doesn't look like he, based on the line, has really moved anything up there. IL-2 M3 trying to take out the MG42. This little 23mm cannon fire on it and drops his anti-personnel cluster bombs. That thing is so weak, it didn't even kill a single MG42. Kind of garbage, if you ask me. Panther D cleaning up house against the BA-10 suicide rush. If you're going to do that, you better put him in a move order so they can get around the side. Although he might show side here. T-60's creeping in on him. That is insane. Transmission damaged. Just these guys are relentless. Shooter's knocked out. And he's got no support. Not a single unit. Oh, here comes in backup. The Panzer D Führer. And I brought in my Russian capture Zis-3. Somehow the 50 cal is in range, though, which really annoyed me at the time. We did manage to knock out one of those in our Panzer IV here on our right flank. Should be able to take him out if he can actually land a shot. Oh, you better not kill that. Oh, and then he just one-shots my Panzer IV. Chef's kiss, right? All right, so the Panther D has been destroyed by 20mm autocannon fire. The leader just missing shots. Is he going to get overwhelmed too? Now we got some more reinforcements coming in here. I mean, talk about using the wrong tool for the job, but having enough. Actually, possibly kill a second Panther. My God. 20 points apiece. I guess do that sometimes. So I did ask for help from this gentleman over here. Pooter B. Pooter Bell needs to get his stuff over here. Especially when he has a Panzer Shrek. Come on, bro. I digress. So my Pogues are getting pushed off, but Thomas is coming in with his Sturm Pioneer HJ. And this trash is about to be gone. Now, if you would have, I don't know, mortared and smoked and got stuff into the woods and buildings, I don't know, they might have crushed us here. It was close. So now I feel a little bit better because he can't go to the left here and put stuff in. There's obviously something over here. And it looks like we're getting shelled by our own team. Bizarre. Anyways, let's take a look at the rest of the map. On the right, we have totally failed at maintaining our position. We've got a single recon team who is pinned down at an MG42. Panthers and Martyrs and Panzer IIIs just hanging out on the plateau. Over here, we've got some Panzer IIs trying to hold off an M222. That shouldn't be too hard, but here comes some artillery. And the town's looking much better in this one. We got some Zekachikis? Zekachikski? I don't know. Some guys with Rox 3 and auto rifles. Okay, so it's just, I think, this M3 half-track, which is holding us off. I did bring in a Panzerfaust team. This is, I think, a unique unit to our French Nazis. They have a Molotov, an MG42, and a Panzerfaust. No submachine gun, though. It's kind of weird. So we find some engineers, but the Molotov should prevent them from throwing their stuff at us. We've got 3 squads. I think they're 20 points. Yeah, they're 20 points and fanatical. So, not a bad pick. My Zis 3 is now in position to do something, but he doesn't want to shoot. Even though he's on a hunt order. And now he's going to be a range of a 50 cal as soon as he does anything. So, another unique unit from the 18th is... Well, you can get these in a different deck, but they don't come as, like, a police car. It's kind of nice to get that red ring to keep guys from surrendering. Finding more engineers up here, but again, these French guys are fairly decent. Unfortunately, we lose our little vehicle to the M42. We're in MG42 range, and we see 2 more 6-pounders up here and what has to be a heavy machine gun. 50 cal, probably a 50. There's another one right here. And this guy got wiped, I'm assuming, by the 50 cal. We definitely need to take care of that problem. I'm bringing in a Russian capture 122 millimeter. See if we can do something there. Friendly artillery falling on these guys. Unfortunately for us, we've got that MG42. Kind of the saving grace here. And a decent amount of ammo for a single machine gun. Sometimes this, you gotta watch those. 900 rounds. These guys have 1,500. They gotta have 1,500, right? Makes a difference. All right, in the town, it looks like we are pushing forward. We haven't captured their flag yet, but there's so much equipment out here. See, they bought some mortar half-tracks. We've got some Cromwells in here in a bad spot. Once these Jagdkampf make it to the front line, these guys are all going to get knocked out. Still dealing with this Grupa. But as soon as they walk out in the open again, they're dead too, so... Re-secured the sector here, but it's a 1913, excuse me, an 1715. That changed fast. So, again, no staying power. Knock those guys out. We got ammo and pioneers over here going up against my Heimat Solaki. And they both get scared away, but so does the pioneer team. And we take on a single BAR group. with M1 Garands and 2 squads. I think so. It seems like we should be able to win this battle. We do. Well, that's nice. I did yell at the guy for doing absolutely jack shit to help out when I'm trying to capture the flag with him. All right, so what the heck was that? An IG-33 just wiped out a bunch of trucks over here. And again, the YAGCAMP doing a good job of pushing these guys off. I think that the town's going to be ours based on what I'm seeing here. We've got a 233 firing in on these Maxim trucks. And I'm going to drop that 122 fire right on this building. We can finally take care of that 50 kill. Excuse me. It's the SS-3. Haven't shot this thing yet. See what's happening on the right here. Looks like we've lost the swamp, and things are... These guys are at least spread out, but at one point they're going to want to advance. Just got the flag back over here. So, to his credit, Pooter has moved his infantry up after I yelled at him, so thank you. Got a Panther back here. Like, we're moved so far up. The goal is to take all of this. Ammo and Pioneers should go down here momentarily, you would think, and they do. We're starting to get hit by these Cromwells with a howitzer. Lots of 50 caliber equipment out here. Got like I was a headache. I'm moving up the Pack 38. More of these guys. I think they're 15 points. Yeah. I also have these Ukrainian 50 kills for me. Keep my 231 behind the ridge here because of the Cromwells. So we're up a flag finally, but we've been losing throughout the match here. Getting close to being halfway through Phase B. And Thomas has captured the flag. We're keeping those ticks going. And now the SS-3 misses his first shot. We'll see if he can make the second one or if he's going to die to this big 95 mil. Everything misses. Can he land this one? He does. He pens right on the front armor. And this one's probably going to hurt, though. Yeah. And that's probably it for our SS-3. He was trying to get over here with a Jeep. Not go well for him. We're seeing a lot more equipment heading our way. Pack 38 in position to see the Cromwell. Hits the Cromwell 6 with the APCR. And the loader has been wounded. I think the HS-1... Was it the HS-129 knocked him out? So he's still up and we're in machine gun range. We get the bailout crit. That was absolutely massive here. 50 cal goes down to a Jaeger team. We'll see if we can pick off this last armored vehicle from Stug. And unfortunately, this Pack 38 without an APCR at distance is just going to be a door knocker on that T-34. I do like the Panzer IV F1s. Quite nice. Get a couple of heat shells, you can pen 100. AP is only 55, but 86 75mm high explosive shells. That's some staying power. Our Pack 38 did die, but we did. I think we traded with that Cromwell commander. I've got an IG-33 up here now, and my leader. Give him a little veterancy to shoot faster, and there's a Pack 40 up here. There's Yuki heavy machine guns doing a good job of pinning down these Grupas. Turret's stuck. Come on, Pack. APCR's off, man. Kill him. All right, T-34 goes down. We got a T-70 heading our way. Stern Pioneers probably going to get knocked out by these Grupas. Hooters FS Flammenwerfer capturing a little house here. And with the military policeman, none of these guys should surrender. So, position looking much, much better unless we're off-mapped here. Now, this has to be my 122. And start firing, and I've got a bunch of stuff coming in. So we're going to get some more Pogues. And another Panzer II. 4 minutes left here in Phase B. Look in the town, all of our disheartened Ersatz troop and LW Jaeger teams have managed to capture most of the town. That's quite impressive because I don't even see military police around them, so they've got to be bouncing back and forth based on artillery fire. So good work to the team. Granted, if they just dropped off map and they ran half-tracks through, all these guys would be surrendered. We took out the combat, which is huge because that is the commander. I did call an FW-189 recon. There's quite a bit of 50 caliber fire, and then that's a real anti-aircraft gun. Unfortunately, he is too slow to get out of his own way, so we lose him. His 50 cals and MG42 is just going to make quick work of the Zakistis and the Strelkis. Not a place you want to be. Somebody's spotting these guys. He must have fired at something. Let's see how else you'd be spotted in Greenwoods. I am trying to hit his AA. Can't remember if I do. But I want to say we're within radio range because of Hooters Fuhrer. I think the PaK-40 knocked out that last squad. And Deft, Quasar, and Thomas and I are heading across. T-34 driver gets killed by the PaK-40. Bounce. It's going to be painful. Gets one knocked out, but there's a lot of guns aiming at this PaK-40. Ooh, we get him right on the side. Alright, PaK-38 can see the Sherman here. And yes, I'm going to use APCR because of the 100 mils of front armor. Loader's wounded. Our PaK-40 is dead. We get a pen. And we knock him out. So I've got another ZIS-3 here. Because they can actually be artillery support or a field gun. Another one of these crappy IL-2 M3s coming in with the 10 kilogram cluster bombs. We'll see if he does anything to us. He actually made it through, which is a little surprising, but again, it's not very impressive. Hooter Bell moving forward, probing the enemy's position, but the 105 might knock him out right here. Gets lucky. He's on a move order, which is smart. Rhino's right there, though, and he goes down. We managed to get the PaK-38 in a position to spot over on his resupply road, so he knocked that car out. Unfortunately, some of our infantry getting caught out in the open. Get another PaK-40 just coming to the same spot. It's too good of a spot to not have a gun. Or you get another one up here once we take this sector. 1814. Almost out of Phase B. Let's see if Pooter can get him. No. The Bantam. Bantams are pretty cool. I think they're 10 points. Get 5 mils armor. But it'll stop a machine gun, so why not? Moving forward, the Panzer IV. Could really use Well, he's reconning right here. I don't know how much he can actually see behind this hill. So more trash bombers coming in. Doesn't get it off this time. No, he does a little bit. Did nothing but suppress. I would not buy those. So we shot, and it got shot down. T-70 got knocked out, I want to say, by the Panzer II. I brought in a Stug 3G to help take out some of the Shermans we're seeing and T-34s. A unique unit to this one is the Ersatz Spot Troop HW. They have a ZK-383, which I haven't seen anywhere outside of Battlefield 5. 2 MG-42s, Panzerfaust, and 7 K-98s, but they are disheartened. They're 30 points. It's kind of weird for a recon team to be disheartened, but I guess they're unique. So I did drop the attack beacon here because I'm going to start reinforcing the area, getting ready to continue pushing across. Want to take the town. Cromwell 6 making life miserable, hitting my pogues. Knocks one out completely. These guys are not feeling too good. Tried to get the Stug up there, but I believe there's an AT gun over here. My memory serves me correct. You can see enemy artillery going off. I just saw the shell go. The Panzer IV takes a hit. We can't see him. This guy's not in a good position. And my Stug, 6-pounder, went right through the side. Fortunately, we lose him. So I've got my Frenchmen coming up to the front line. Pioneers and leader first. We can get a Panther up here, which is nice. My initial assault with disheartened infantry did not work out, thanks to the Cromwell 6 from Stug. Looks like we're still off the flag over here. Lots of IS-2s. Did they manage to do anything on the far right? No. We lost the bridge. And they're still sitting down here. Interesting. Spotting a Strelke team over here. Pack 40 helping us out. Just gotta take out that Cromwell 6. I'm trying to take out the 6-pounder right now with my 122. I've got a Pack 40 who's gonna go up here, and then we can take out the Cromwell and the 105. Panzer II still alive, keeping the enemy off the flag. Another Pogue goes down. That looks like off map, but I could be wrong. Oh no, that's big artillery. As cruel as it sounds, I'm not really worried about these guys if they die. We did drop the help beacon. We need to clear this out. And Thomas has been a very astute player, focusing on winning, which I love. Come to help. It's awesome. I'm going to start moving my equipment forward. We plan on taking the next sector. Cromwell 6 is just out of range. It's like we just took out a enemy recon team or artillery spotter. Another heavy machine gun. Double-headed Pioneers, not going so hot against a 50 cal. So Major L. Joint has managed to capture this area too, which is awesome. These guys on the left doing really, really well. I think we're going to end up getting this flag too. But it was kind of weird to see these guys make this big push at the beginning of the match and then just sort of die out. I think that's AI now, Private Ryan. So Pack 40's in range of the 50 cal. I am so mad about 50 cals in this game. It's just absolutely making my life miserable. I need to push mine up there. Haven't done it yet. But things are moving now. So, Pack 38. Oh, did he hit him? It looked like he missed. He's getting hit now. Got lucky that he missed there. We had him enough time to scare him. Oh my gosh, we actually killed him. Kind of surprised, I forgot that. Pogues holding off the Soviets. Thomas is moving his infantry forward. Good rockets back there if there's anyone holding off. Moving my Flak 38 forward. Now we're getting hit with a 50 kill truck. There's 50 kills everywhere in this. Sniper's pinning us down. But we did find an artillery commander. I wouldn't recommend doing this. I would use them for artillery instead of frontline leaders, but that's just my opinion. Enemy has still got his AA here. I want to say I tried shelling him for a while. It's not capable of knocking him out. Looks like we're going to have an Andrusha firing at us soon. Hopefully not right here. Pioneers being spotted by this M4A3-105. Big wave of equipment coming forward. Not sure what he's going for over here. Andrusha. Where's that gonna fall? On the mobile wagon? Yeah, I think that's what he was going for. But they haven't used their Air Force. I'm not sure, outside of those crappy cluster bombers, I'm not sure why you'd even waste it. Sturmjäger's going to die out in the open, but not before the autos get knocked out by him. 2012, 8 minutes to go. Anything happening over here yet? Barely holding on to the bridge, but we've got it. Might be able to capture this one too. Who knows? We could. And we did get the town, so good work by Deft Quasar. Hooter doing a good job of cleaning up over here. Lots of T-34-85s. He's got no visibility over here. I don't think... Yeah, there's another tank right there. I moved my Panzer II forward just to find out what's in here and clear it out if I can. DTRD knocks him out with one shot. I've never seen that happen. The first time I've seen an AT rifle knock out a tank with one shot. Get all these crap bombers from Donald Trump. No wonder you guys are losing. What was that about? 1913. We're back to a 2012. And the Andrusha is just sitting here. I'm surprised nobody's artillery yet. I did call in a Shack 150. See that thing going off. I think that's a new unit. I could be wrong. Grim Pioneer managed to take out the Faustniki team. Might take out the T-34. Now that would be funny. Doesn't see him. It's just one man left on a flamethrower. He might do it. He's got 35 bursts left. comical. Is this thing gonna die? I mean, he's got to be taking damage. He's not getting as scared as you might think, and now he dies to the flamethrower. That took a lot of bursts, but he did knock him out. So Pack 40 can now cut this road off. The 50 kil's gone. I've got my ZIS-3 just out of view because I can use it. I can use it for indirect fire too. Got a Rhino. Not the super heavy Rhino. Looks a little damaged already too. Just gonna try and call in the Ju-87R2 one more time. I can't recall if he gets there. That artillery, it's still, the AA is still there. I'm not sure what that is. I tried killing it a bunch of times. We're finally at the point where we knocked out the Rhino. I want to say that was with artillery. We're finally starting to get our armored group together. And I've got my Ukrainians with a leader and my command tank. So the goal next here is to capture this flag. And if we get lucky, capture this flag. But this is obviously easier for us at the moment. I don't know how you guys feel about these 82mm rocket launchers. I feel like they do more suppression than anything else. I don't feel like they really kill very much. Infantry finally trying to attempt to get the hill here. That's nice to see. It'd be great if we could capture these two flags by the end. I did let the team know that we'd be assaulting the village soon. I'm going to use the 152 to smoke the area. I want to say a mistake I made in this is I think I've only got howitzers. It's a lot nicer to have mortars when you're using smoke just because of the rate of fire. We do have a ZIS-2 up here. But again, the goal is to smoke and try and push through with the armor and follow it up with the Ukrainians. Deft Quasar coming in with a 600 off map. I don't know where he's going. It doesn't look like he's going to get it off before we get the chance to use it. Lots of infantry down here. Looks like from Private Ryan. And you can see the large smoke shell starting to fall. You can see I've got my disheartened infantry to combine with my regular infantry, just giving me a few more squads. Panzer 3 leaders are only 25 points, so I've brought in 2 in case one gets knocked out. We're going to have to worry about this 105, and remember there's a 6-pounder somewhere in this stupid AA unit. It's an M15. Ju-188, though, spotting a lot of stuff down here and here. We are still managing to hold on to the flag. It's a 1913. Hooter's looking for help. I think he's okay, though. He got a Panther. He'll be fine. Unless this artillery does something to it. So, basically at this point, I'm just waiting for all the smoke to fall. We've knocked out another IL-2M3. 4 minutes on the tick timer. So I've sent in the disheartened infantry first. Because I want them to absorb most of the fire, and then I'll send in the regular infantry. See, I'm not worried about losing that to The 6-pounder. Now we know the 6-pounder's here. We got the IG-33 up. We got to knock out the 6-pounder. Turret stock on our recon car. We got the policeman. He got penned once already. He goes down, so we don't have anybody to hold him there. And P-47's coming in. And these guys are just going to run away. But based on my brilliant plan, he's wasted his Air Force. So now we'll get the Ukrainian Grenadiers in here and move the tanks forward. I believe we took out the 6-pounder, or at least friendly artillery's working on it. Three minutes to go. IS-243, 105, two 105s, and then a 6-pounder here. We're going combined with tanks and infantry. Trying to get these Ukrainians out before they die. And we've captured the flag. I'm just trying to get this guy in a position where he's not going to get killed immediately. My IG-33, big whiff on that M1. Starting to find some resistance here in the town. Not much, though. Engineer team. They weren't long for this world. Panzer III is getting hit by the M4 105, unfortunately. I am dropping like 152s right here. You can see more trucks coming in. I did ask for help, but we're down to 2 minutes, so might be okay alone. You just really want to get the infantry spread out into different buildings so that a single off-map or plane doesn't kill everything. Got leadership down here, so you can see some of these guys are triple vetted now. Fortunately, can't seem to keep these MP cars alive. And there's just a bunch of Russians out in the open now. Minute 14 left. Panzer III dodges a bullet there. 2. Can he make it down there before getting shot? He does. So we ended up taking out one of these 6-pounders with our artillery because we've got our leader here, got radios. Stug 3 is getting a pen on him by the M1. Oh, that is some BS. That guy was like fully suppressed. 28 seconds to go. My G-33 is probably going to die those 105 before the end of the match. If we had more time, I'm sure we could have wiped all this out. And it looks like we completely got the town, but we did not get the hill. And so the match is over after 38 minutes and 52 seconds. We have 20 of 32 objectives. Take a look at our team stats down here at the bottom. 1475 to 1540. Our Panzer IV-Gs just kind of got annihilated pretty fast by these Hellcats and that little rush. IG-33 didn't do much. PAC-38 took out a few units. Pioneers took out a few units, but not as much as I would like to see. These IL-2s got knocked out by Flak 38s. Loss-wise, that 6-pounder when we were trying to make a rush. The M8 at the beginning. Actually, this guy could kill 3 tanks, if you can believe that. Cromwell 6 knocked out a couple pieces, and Drusha, I didn't even see that. P-47, IS-2, just a couple one-off things. So we did 7% of the kills. 7% of the casualties, but we did capture, what, 1, 2, 3 flags, so I'll take that. Hope you guys liked it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.